What is up, guys? It is your boy, MaineMania, and welcome back to another episode of MK Mobile. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a few days since I've recorded. I don't want to say difficult days, but a few disturbing days, right? We'll get into that in a second. We've got a couple of boss fights in today's boss battle, right? We've got another double episode with 2 boss fights. We don't really have too much time to get into it, but let's go ahead and jump on in to the normal tower for now. We'll make our way through the normal and then we'll jump on into the fatal. I kind of have an interesting story to tell. Pretty interesting, at least to me. So, long story short, right? I met this girl during the pandemic. I'm going to intentionally do bad on these because I just want to break these 3 shields, and then I'm going to try to go for a snare, which we're going to get right here. But I met this girl. She seemed cool. She was a friend of a friend. I thought she was pretty cool. I'm not going to lie. Like, I mentioned it to you guys before, but I'm very introverted. You know, like, it's something I'm working on. I feel like it takes me a while to open up to people and feel comfortable into like being myself around, you know, people I haven't been around before. So this girl had a really good energy to her, guys. Like, she had a really cool energy. Like, she was one of those people that you instantly feel like you've known her for such a long time. And I opened up pretty much right away with her. Like, you know, I thought she had a great vibe, great energy. It was nothing like that as far as like romantically interested or anything like that. Never made any advances at her. I just thought she was mad cool. And we have a mutual friend circle. So, you know, when certain people would invite me out, she'd be around because of their friends and vice versa. We've been running each other now for a few years now. What's it been? It's been 3-4 years since the pandemic. Nonetheless, we're friends on social media. I thought everything was Gucci. I thought everything was cool. Cross your fingers for your boy before I continue the story. Sell back. Thought everything was Gucci. Everything was cool. And, you know, there's a drink called a Michelada, right? It's a drink called a Michelada. It's pretty popular. It's kind of like a hangover cure type of drink, but it's also really flavorful, and it's similar to a Bloody Mary, but with beer versus with like straight up tomato juice, right? And vodka, right? Instead of hard alcohol, it's more beer based. But just to kind of give you a synopsis of it. Well, nonetheless, we were talking about it on social networks, and I asked her, hey, do you know any places that make a really good one? Because the place that I go to, I think they're okay, but I don't really know places that make a really good one. So she was like, oh yeah, like there's this little hole in the wall that I know about and make a really, really good one. I was like, yo, do you want to go? First round on me. And I guess she took that as an advance, y'all. Like, something so simple. So simple. I feel like she took that as an advance. Is this the same tower? Did I jump into fatal? Whoops, my fault. I thought we got into the boss fight for fatal. We'll jump into that in a second. Let me just get out of this one. But nonetheless, something so simple, guys. And she kind of like, I don't want to say, I guess the best way to say it is, I feel like she insulted me as if I was trying to ask her out, even though I wasn't trying to ask her out. I've never looked at her like that. Like, I've always just thought she was mad cool, and I've never said a bad word about her. I just always thought she had really good energy. And don't you like want to be around people that have good energy, right? Guys, when I tell you, her response to me got me so upset. Like, it made me not record for at least 3 days. I felt so offended. Like, I honestly felt so offended. I just felt like, wow, I've never come at you like that. I've known you for 3-4 years now. And we were talking about Micheladas, and I invited you to get one, and you kind of flipped the script as if I'm trying to ask you out. Like, it's not even like that. Like, it's literally just, it's a place that you know about. I'm not comfortable going there because I don't really know it. You said it's a hole in the wall. So I'd feel more comfortable if you came along and we had a little chit chat while we were, you know, enjoying the drink. Guys, I don't really know how to explain it, but little situations like that, and maybe it's just me, maybe it's my personality, maybe it's just the fact that, you know, I've never said a bad word about this girl. I've always been cool with her. Maybe it was just like feeling disrespected by it, but it really affected me. Like, it really affected me. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I was mad about it for a few days. For a few days, I was not happy about it. I just kind of felt like, wow, like, I've never given you no bad vibes, never tried to talk to you like that, never offended you, nothing. And like, for some reason, you decided to take it there, you know? I don't know. Sometimes I tell myself I have to like stop letting things get to me. That, you know what I mean? Because not for nothing, I feel like maybe a normal person, I don't even want to say normal person like there's something wrong with me, but I feel like most people would have just been like, oh, you know what? Screw her. Like, it's her loss. Like, if she felt whatever, and you know that you didn't do anything wrong, like, screw her. But for me, I just think it was the disrespect factor of it. Like, why disrespect me for asking you to grab a drink that we were both talking about? It's a pretty rare drink. I haven't really had a really good one in a while, and I was just in the mood for it. Like, I thought it was so harmless. And I've never said a bad word about this girl, and she disrespected me like that, y'all. It really affected me. It really affected me. I don't know if you guys, or if any of you guys are like that too, but it really affected me. And when things affect you like that, it's so hard to record. It's so hard to like make content when like something's like legitimately bothering you, you know? Like, and maybe it shouldn't, but for me, it did, because it's like, it's almost like I complimented a stranger and I said, oh, you have a really nice scarf. And they just kind of flipped out and said, fuck off. I want nothing to do with you. Excuse me? I was just trying to say you have a nice scarf. You know what I mean? Like, that's just how I took it. So I don't know, man. Things like that make it hard to record, because it lingers in the back of your mind. It puts you in a negative headspace, and it's just like you feel insulted. You feel like, damn, like, that was so necessary, you know? But ladies and gentlemen, enough about that. I just wanted to know if anybody else, like, have you ever felt like that too? Have you ever felt like you've just given somebody just kind, genuine energy, and they just, like, out of left field just kind of shit on you for, like, no reason? You ever feel like that? I don't know why, it just really bothers me. It's like, I've never done anything to you. Why would you direct that kind of energy towards me? I don't really understand. Maybe they were having a bad day. Maybe they were going through something and I was just kind of the punching bag for the day. It just sucks because just my personality, I just kind of felt like, damn, like, you ruined my day by me just having a simple, casual conversation with you. But oh well, we're not going to dwell on that any longer. I just wanted to share why I really haven't been able to record for the past few days. It really did bother me. I really felt offended, and it just really took me into a really disturbed place as far as like, damn, like, I didn't do shit to you. What was all that for? Anyhow, cross your fingers for your boy. Let's hope that our pieces today can cheer up my day. Last puff me, please. I'll take the Soul Seeker because of the death mark effect. I don't mind it. Are we gonna get a Night Wolf though? Are we gonna get a Night? 25% chance, y'all. 25% chance, y'all. Hey, maybe that was for something, right? Maybe there is, right? Maybe there is what do they say? There's always a rainbow after the rain. What is it? So there's a rainbow after the storm, something like that. I don't know how the saying goes, but Night Wolf is at Fusion 9. Little shit that I don't like playing him. I really don't like playing him, but he's at Fusion 9. I got battles to do. Let me try to do what I can, and I'll come back to you guys in a minute. And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. And we are making our way through the crypt this week. We were able to max out Wretch Devora finally. I feel like that took forever. Absolutely stinking forever, but we were able to finally get it done. And she's finally out of my hair. Working on Movie Johnny right now, and then we'll work on the epic hopefully before the crypt ends. Hopefully we'll be able to clear out the crypt. The crypt has been, for the 10,000th time, the crypt has been the best thing to happen to this game since forever. It's like the only thing growing my collection, I feel. You know, sure, we got lucky. We caught lightning in a bottle twice with Nightwolf these past 2 fatal rounds, but outside of that, man, it has not been a fun time. So feeling really good that we have been able to grow the collection and get some pretty new diamonds and some pretty rare pieces thanks to the crypt. So, you know, for the 10,000th time, y'all, make sure y'all are grinding the crypt and getting your runs in. The general consensus about MK1 Scorpion is that he's not that great. Not a horrible diamond, but definitely not S tier or top tier. So MK1 Sub-Zero is coming up next. I wonder if anybody has high hopes. Will he be the new best Sub-Zero in the game? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And we'll have to stay tuned and find out what they're going to do to his kit. So on that note, y'all know the deal. As always, show the channel some love. Like if you enjoyed. You got the subscribe button. You got the join button and the thanks button. Show your channel some love. And I will see you guys next time with MaineMania.